Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Muy buenos días a todos. Before I get started, I want to recognize Council President Donna Reed, who is with us, Councilman Jamie Baez Jr., and our State Representative Johanny Cepeda Freites, along with many of my staff. Want to thank you for your presence, your commitment, and your participation in everything we do. This is the synergy I often talk about. So I want to thank you all for being here today. I'm really happy to kick off the reopening of the splash pad here at Barbey's Playground, a project that has been a long time coming, to say the least. This splash pad had been out of order for years. In fact, it is my understanding that it's probably over 10, 12 years, possibly even longer. But at minimum, we did a little research and we know that that has been the case. So that means at least two, three different administrations that this splash pad has been out of service. And we knew how much it was for the neighborhood and how much they missed it. So we made it a priority. With a total investment of just over $243,000, we were able to bring it back safe, more efficient, and more fun for the kids. Empire Services, who is also here, and I'd like to recognize them, handled the construction, and the redesign was led by Bouchard Horn Engineering, who's also here, and I thank them as well. The new water system is a flow-through design which replaces the old style that recirculated water. That makes it safer and easier to maintain. The spray features are low to the ground to prevent damage and make the most out of the space here at Barbey's. Funding came from $150,000 in community development block grant funds and over $93,000 of our very own city capital improvement fund. As we also had great support from the Reading Water Authority. I don't know if anyone from that authority is here, but I would like to shout out Mr. Bill Murray and everyone else. And I thank them for that as well. This brings us to a total of 7 splash pads across the city. Let me repeat that. 7 splash pads across the city. That's amazing, man, in just a little over 5 years, to say the least. I normally not want to take much credit, man, but you know what? I talked about synergy. I talked about our kids and unity and providing a place for them. And that's what we have to do. That's exactly what we're doing here. And Schrager Pool, which is scheduled to be open this coming Saturday. We've had a few weather-related delays, finishing up some final work, but we're almost there, folks. If you're looking for updates, please visit the Reading Recreation Commission website and the readingpa.gov. I just mentioned the fact that how important this is for me, right? To make sure that we create an environment for our little ones to have a safe place and adults to watch them play and create memories. I remember as a child growing up in New York City, back then we didn't have these lavish splash pads. If we wanted to go to get ourselves refreshed, we would have to go to the fire hydrant, the pump, as we call it, la pompa, los chorritos. That's the only fun-filled time that we had because we didn't have the capital, the means to go to a water park. And the closest one for us was Six Flags, Dorney Park, and we didn't have those kind of funds as a kid. So I had to be satisfied with the chorritos, the fire hydrant, the pump, which I created a lot of fun memories. I mean, it's funny because I was just talking to a friend of mine of over 40 years this past weekend, and that was one of the topics, saying, hey, do we still have the Block Party Association to block the streets for the kids there on 48th Street? The OGs are going to have to go back and do that, So for me, it was important, even with my own kids. Luckily for us, in a different era, we had a little bit of financing to bring them to, beautiful parks. And when we relocated here to Reading, we were able to go to Donnelly Park and so on and so forth. But many of our own kids here in the city don't have that opportunity. So these splash pads is something that I take pride in making sure that we give them a space and create their own memories. And I want to thank each and every one of you that took part in these endeavors. City Council, for seeing the vision and allowing it for funding to go through. Thank you. Appreciate you. Couldn't do it without you guys. So, it's only the beginning. We have many more. This morning I took a tour of several projects on the works, including the former East River pool, which is in full force to have a beautiful, beautiful splash pad. Took a tour of what I'm very proud that we cannot forget about our little furry ones, the dog park. Took a tour of some of the pavement that is going on. So there's a lot of great things happening in the city of Reading, folks. A lot of great things, man. And it's all because we did it together. Because we collectively decided to make a difference for our community. And for that, I thank you. Sincerely. I am committed to continuing this kind of work in every corner of the city. I'll give you nothing less. Because every neighborhood deserves to feel seen, supported, and full of life, just like this one here today. So we're not done yet, folks. We're not done yet. So thank you once again for coming out and being part of this celebration. Let the fun begin. I'm going to ask our elected officials to please join me for the official ceremony of ribbon cutting. Councilwoman, Council President, Councilman, State Rep, please join me. If any of the office chief, you want to get wet with me? He said no. You can join me back here though.
Just cross right in front of you real quick.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks, Dave.
Jamie, you joining us? I was just corrected. Jamie's here as a staff member to Council State Rep. I want to make sure he gets in trouble. So on three, what an emotional day for me to have this opportunity to give these kids an opportunity to build memories. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey! And I'm going to take the honor. There you go. I'm going to run through a board. What do you think?
Vamos a correr por ahí.
This is what it's about. This is what it's about. This is just what it's about, man.
That's fun.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Go try it.
It feels good. It's not cold either.
All right.
It's not cold.
Here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Hang on.
The neighbors get so happy. Mira los vecinos.
That feels good, actually.
¿Qué querían?
That's cold.
Mira los vecinos.
Oh, yes. That's ¿Cómo están?
That one feels good.
Son chorritos, son chorros.
Yeah, this feels good, man. All right, guys.
Wow, you committed.
Oh, that was fun.
He always does that.